Hello and welcome to tonight's production of your Lakota West Firebirds and the Oak Hills Highlanders. My name is Jackson, and I got my commentator right here, Alex Dufek. Alex, what are your score predictions for the game tonight?
Well, this is a game we've all been waiting for. Oak Hills being top 10 in all of Ohio, number one in the GMC, fighting for that title. And so it's going to be a tough matchup for both teams, more for Oak Hills. But if West shows out today, they can definitely make an impression of themselves for these future matchups in the GMC and out of GMC. But my future prediction tonight is going to be 3-2, Lakota West wins. Jackson, what's yours?
So personally, I like that score prediction. I'm seeing Lakota West coming in this game as 3-2. That might not seem like the best record on paper, but you look at their early loss to Centerville, and since then they've been 3-1 with only a loss to Fairfield, who is also top of the GMC. Personally, tonight I have a 2-1 Lakota West Firebirds win. Alex, what do you have for stats coming into tonight?
And coming in for tonight, we have our starting lineups. Let's Madeline Mueller, Eliva Balter, Grace Cranion, Kennedal Dandelion, Brooke Woodsley, Aaliyah Koser, and Brennan Shurek.
And now for your Lakota West Firebirds starting lineup. In goal, we have starting number 1, Remy Schmidt. Number 3, Brooke Barley.
We were going to go to a short break here for the national anthem. We'll be right back here at Lakota West Student Broadcasting. Hello and welcome back to Lakota West Student Broadcasting. A couple minutes here until kickoff. Let's go over some key fundamental players for Oak Hills, and let's see who we've got lined up. So, looking at our roster for Oak Hills, we've got Bella Dinner. She is a great playmaker. She's really good at what she does. She had 1 goal against Centerville last week, and that's someone you're going to look out for, as well as Layla Baker. with games played, and she's going to be someone you're going to want to look out for. And Grace Canyon with 1 goal and 9 shots, as well as their goalie, which I already mentioned. She has 2 shutouts, which leads the GMC, and with a 95% save rate with being the goalie. That is extremely good, Jackson. 21 saves to be exact.
Absolutely. Definitely a great keeper to look out for, but they do have to look out for this Lakota West Firebirds offense. In the lead right now for points with 8 apiece, we got Darcy Bittlinger and Remy Schmidt coming into this game, both with 3 goals and 2 assists. As we approach kickoff here, we'll go on just a short break. Welcome back. As we have kickoff here, it'll be a Firebird kickoff to start. Starting with the ball on the right side, that'll be Goodman. Looking up, she's got Beldock on the side. Bittlinger here with possession in the middle, passes off to Baldock. Baldock on the wing, looking to play a through ball here. She's got Schmidt through. Schmidt loses control of it, and that'll be an Oak Hills throw in.
And one key factor about Lakota West is throughout their wins and losses, they do score a lot, Jackson. They are a high-scoring team, and they are great with attacking.
Absolutely, as they have 3 players currently with 3 goals so far this season, with Anthony, Schmidt, and Bittlinger all with 3 goals.
And last year, Anne-Marie made her statement, but so far this year, she hasn't been much of a statement in terms of just goals. She is a fundamental player, so she's definitely going to be doing more work later on in the season.
As that ball's controlled on the left side, and then it'll be cleared out by number 17. That's Andre Anthony for an Oak Hills throw.
And throwing in, that will be number 4, Sarah Malley.
Played through. That's a nice through ball there for the Oak Hills on the far side. Intercepted on the left. That's Natalie Mack. Great play there on the left side, holding up the attack there. Alex, as you said earlier, there's been a lot of offense for both teams. Defense has been a little bit of a struggle for the Firebirds as they've given up quite a few goals. What do you have so far as analysis on that?
Well, looking at their defense, it's pretty good, Jackson, but these GMC offenses and just the overall might of the offense that they're trying to defend is too much for Lakota West.
That's what it has seemed so far, but we'll see what they have coming in tonight against these Oak Hills.
All right, switching to you, Andrew. Good shot.
Throw in here, nice defense by Goodman. A little shove in the back there on Bittlinger, and that'll be a Firebird free kick.
Christian, are you good?
Taking the kick is number 8, that'll be Goodman.
Not mine.
Goodman looking to play it up top here. She's got Bittlinger up in the middle. Nice touch forward.
And Marie.
Wembugu on the wing. Nice play there. They take an Oak Hills deflection. It will be a Firebird throw on the far side. Goodman looking for that long throw here, trying to get one into the box. Plays it short, and that'll be intercepted by Oak Hills. Good header back in there. Good defense by Mack, but that'll be just a little bit too far out of the reach. Be a Oak Hills throw. Long throw here, defended by Goodman. Bittlinger has it in the middle.
Back to their centers and getting past defenders.
That's Baldock. Baldock with a nice ball into the middle. He's got Wambugu. Back for Bitlinger to the far side. She's got Anthony. Plays it back towards the center. That's held. Held towards the middle. She's got Bitlinger. Taking her off her feet a little bit there, and it'll be cleared away. Oak Hill's looking to settle here. That's number 7, Balter. Balter with a little bit of time on the wing here, looking to kind of reset a little bit. Plays it towards the middle. That's a nice ball. Good defense by Bitlinger. One-on-one on the wing there. Firebird takes a fall. It'll be 2v2. Good defense there by Mac.
And one falls. And
Lakota West free kick. They'll take it quickly. That's Baldock on the wing.
And real quick for the throw-in, Lakota West did end up losing 2-0 against Oak Hills for that JV game that just happened.
Yeah, definitely looking for a better result there, as they didn't get much offensive action in the previous game.
And those 2 goals did end up happening in the second half of that game.
Yeah, definitely a little bit unlucky with the defense there. They started off strong, and then they just kind of I wouldn't say gave up, but they just went down a little bit towards the second half.
Definitely deteriorating a little bit.
Good defensive play there by Oak Hills. It'll be out for a Firebird throw.
Firebirds so far, they've had most of these offensive possessions. Looking great for West so far.
Absolutely so far. Good through ball there on the wing.
1v1.
It'll be Goodman. Great defensive clearance there, and it'll be an Oak Hills throw. That's a great recovery there from Goodman. You know, she didn't have that first step. Definitely had the recovery step, though.
Oh, yeah. Goodman, she has not a lot of shots on goal, obviously. She is a defender, so she does a lot of those.
Long throw here from Oak Hills. Nice touch towards the center and cleared away by the Firebirds. Oak Hills retains possession, and it's cleared away. Great clearance there by Mack. Coming in for the Oak Hills throw, that's number 12. That's Donnellan. Nice long throw there. Cleared away by the Firebirds, but just towards the Oak Hills defender, and finally cleared away by Mack. Great defensive clearance there. Good ball through by Dittlinger. That's Anthony on the outside. Good clearance away by Oak Hills. That's number 4, Sarah Molly. Alex, so far in this game, it's been a lot of Firebird ball so far. They've maintained good possession. What do you see in the near future here with all this good possession work?
I see a lot of the same formation. We've got a lot of strikers and not a lot of defenders, which I do like in this case. And offsides call?
Offsides for Oak Hills. It'll be a Firebird free kick.
But staying with those Firebirds, this game is going to be either a sweep for Oak Hills or it's going to be a back-to-back battle offensively for these two teams just by their play style.
Yeah, I can see that for sure. Good defensive clearance there by Oak Hills. It'll go down the Firebird sideline and it'll be a Firebird throw. Goodman with the throw here. Good touchback. That's Goodman keeps possession, clears it up. That's number 1, Schmidt. Schmidt looking across the field. She's got Anthony. Good open up of her body there. Anthony looking to skip a level here. Plays it back towards Bitlinger. Bitlinger with a ball through to Baldock, and I just can't find that next level. Definitely good ball movement, though, on that offense for Lakota West. Good touch up there by Bitlinger. Just get away from the Firebirds there. Definitely a good defensive play there by Bitlinger. Cleared away by Goodman. Great clearance there. So far in this game, it's definitely been a lot of the back and forth. Not a lot of stringing passes in the offense. Got to look towards stringing passes together here, looking to get some offense going. Headed backwards by Mack. That'll be Barlog and Chase. Good clearance up there by the keeper. That's Fennick. Mack here in the back. She's got defensive possession. It is knocked away by Oak Hills. Good through ball there. It's one-on-one with the keeper. Goes around, looking for that shot on goal. Played back towards the middle and cleared away by Mack. Great defensive recovery there by the Firebirds. Played through towards Baldock. She's got Schmidt. Schmidt with a one-on-one. Can't retain possession. Plays it back towards Held. She's got Baldock through. Good interception there by number 9. That's Shrek. Long throw here. Intercepted by Goodman. And again intercepted by Baldock. Cleared up one-on-one with Mack and cleared away by Barlog.
It's been a lot of West offense now, but it's been changed to more of an Oak Hills offense. See if Oak Hills can keep this offense up and striving.
For sure. They've each had a decent amount of possession here. They're just struggling with that final pass, just finding that final pass, trying to get that goal-scoring opportunity.
It's all about setting that formation, Jackson.
Absolutely. Good clearance there, deflected by Wambugu. That's Anthony on the outside, intercepted by Oak Hills. Firebirds get it back. Called foul. A little bit of a stretch there, but good call by the official. It would be a Oak Hills free kick. Nice free kick up for Oak Hills. Cleared away by number 20. That's Mack. On the outside, that's Anthony. She's got Schmidt down the line. Takes it on herself. Still retains possession. Passes to Baldock on the outside. That's great ball movement so far from the Firebirds on this possession. It'll be cleared away by the Oak Hills keeper.
One small problem I've been seeing for West so far this game is that passing, Jackson. Those passes are either going to the defender or just a little bit off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right
Shot blocked there by Mack.
Oh.
And she'll be shoved in the back there.
No call.
No foul called, but it'll be cleared away by the Firebirds. Nice strong hold there for the keeper, Fennick. Nice ball down the side there. It's cleared away by Barlog. She'll retain possession and plays it up towards Wambugu. Back towards Dittlinger. Connects with Baldock on the wing. Great move on the outside. Hard foul there by Oak Hills, and that'll be a West free kick.
Hey guys, check the flip. Switching to you. Switching to you, Andrew.
And
Hey, show
Yeah.
one fundamental player tonight is definitely going to be Brooke Barlog. Last year, she did get the Steve Shuck Sportsmanship Award last year, so she's going to be going for that again this year.
Absolutely, Alex. So far, though, definitely been a big piece so far. Has definitely been Bittlinger. Definitely has been linking up with the midfield a lot today.
A lot of midfield action. Whenever West sees that midfield, I feel like success always comes their way.
Absolutely, for sure. As it'll be a Oak Hills foul, Firebirds free kick.
West playing that heavy offense right now.
Yeah, they
Five
got
deep.
definitely got a few players up here. Good ball up by Goodman. It'll be cleared away partially by Oak Hills. Taken by Held. That's a good play on the wing. Unfortunately, she'll get it taken away. It'll be cleared away for a Firebird throw in.
Game for Oak Hill will be number
24 minutes left of this game.
Our first substitutions here for the Firebirds. Coming in is number 12. That's Grace Witterstatter. And coming out is number 9. That's Anne-Marie Wembugu. West trying to get some fresh legs in there. They've seen some decent offensive possession so far, just not a lot of chances on goal yet.
Not yet, Jackson, but I see a lot in West's future.
That's definitely a good prediction there. Short throw here. That's Witterstatter. Plays possession. It'll be intercepted by Schmidt.
Like you said earlier, these last touches are most important, and West is struggling to get those.
Yeah, they're just struggling to find that extra pass that can lead towards those goal-scoring opportunities. As there's a great play there by number 3, that's Brooke Barlog on the clearance. Quick throw here by number 7 for the Oak Hills. That'll be Olivia Balter. Cleared into the West goal box, and that'll be taken by number 23. That's the keeper, Evelyn Fennick. Fennick looking upfield here. She's looking to punt. Strong punt there towards midfield. She's got Dittlinger knocked down. No foul called by the ref. And it'll be Oak Hill's possession. Played through. That's
a little too hard of a kick, but
that's number 3 for Oak Hills. That's Taylor Spill. She's the leading goal scorer currently for Oak Hills. They definitely want to see her with the ball at her foot. Go out for a Oak Hills corner kick.
and Tyler Spill does lead Oak Hills with 4 goals. So let's see what happened here.
Good defensive catch there by the keeper. That's Evelyn Fennick. Taken away by the Firebirds. That's Leah Held on the outside. Played through looking for Schmidt, and it'll be intercepted. Good play there by the Oak Hills defense. Cleared away. That's a strong clearance by the keeper there. Good touch there by Mack. She'll keep possession. Looking towards to connect. She's got Schmidt up top. Intercepted. That's number 2. Be intercepted again by Dittlinger. It'll be Firebird ball. Played through to Anthony on the outside. Anthony looking to cut back. She's got Witterstatter up top. Witterstatter
Fighting
taken
for the
away.
ball.
Anthony on the outside. Crosses it in. Back post.
Oh, my gosh.
Nobody can get there. Definitely good ball. Shot on goal just wide. Alex, that's definitely a lot better than what we've seen so far. Creating those chances. Definitely connecting that extra pass. What did you think of that possession there?
Great possession. That's how you score goals, Jackson, but just a little bit of a miscommunication for the strikers. But besides that, that was a beautiful setup.
Absolutely. Coming off for the Firebirds is number 17. That's Audrey Anthony. Coming onto the field is number 2. That's Sarah Newman. It'll be a Highlander goal kick here. Taking the kick is number 2. That's Leinenkugel. Cleared away by Oak Hills. Good clearance there by Barlog. Good interception there. That's number 2, Newman on the outside. Taken away by Oak Hills, unfortunately. Play towards the outside. That's Newman. Newman looking for help. She's got Held on the outside. Held plays it towards the middle. Just nobody there, unfortunately. Good clearance up there. That was Goodman. Good through ball there up top. It's 2v3 for the Oak Hills. Keep possession here. They got good through ball there. Intercepted by Barlog, though. With possession on the outside, that's Newman. Down the line, that's Witterstatter. Takes a deflection off Oak Hills, and that'll be a Firebird throw. Long throw there, intercepted by Oak Hills. Played through here. They've got a couple people looking towards the ball. Shielded away. That's good defending there and taken away by Mack. It will go out for a Oak Hills throw in. Looking to play quick here. Good reaction by the Firebirds not to let them get that quick throw off. You know, Alex, with as strong as the Oak Hills offense has been coming into this game, they've definitely been kind of shut down so far by this Firebird defense.
Yeah, this Firebird defense has performed phenomenal against Oak Hills so far. Last game, you can see why they won 4-1 against Hamilton, and I can't really see why. I really can't see how Oak Hills ended up beating Centerville 4-0 with the way they're playing tonight. So definitely something to look out for in tonight's game. The development is going to be fast for Oak Hills if they are going to get this win.
Absolutely. That's a great ball through there by Dillinger. The 1-2 pass.
And
cleared away. That will be
a free kick for, oh.
Be a throw in for Oak Hills.
West
Taken
gets
away
that
by
ball.
Cleared up ahead. That's a great through ball. That's number 3. That's going to be Spill.
1v1.
Spill one-on-one with the keeper. Great save by the keeper. That's Fennick.
Just a little bit of a delayed reaction. Maybe she thought the keeper was going to come a little bit later, but
definitely a possibility. That was great reaction there by the keeper, though, Fennick.
Really got in her head.
Absolutely. Came out, kept her composure, and just took it straight away from her. It'll be cleared ahead by Oak Hills for a Firebird throw.
Yeah, there's a reason why Fennick is saving more than 70% of those shots that go in. So
definitely. We've seen that performance definitely up to that par tonight so far. Coming in for the Firebirds is number 17, Audrey Anthony.
Audrey Anthony is going to be one of those players that West needs to shoot on goal. Last game, she shot 7 on goal. And with only one goal of those 7 shots, do you resort to her or do you resort to someone else, Jackson?
If she's creating those opportunities, I say you just keep giving them to her, because if she's creating those opportunities, she did score one, and eventually she is going to keep scoring. So I say keep giving her the shot.
Yeah, developing that shot would be extremely good. Imagine just 2 more of those shots ended up going in. She would have been just under 50% shooting.
Absolutely. Good dribbling here from the Oak Hills. That's a great tech there.
Getting past multiple defenders.
That's number 2. That's Denner. Great play there. As we saw her just take on like 5 defenders there. That was great dribbling technique. $15 minutes to go here at Firebird Field in the first half. Still 0-0 so far. Looking to kind of change that here. That's a great ball through. That's number 9, Wembugu, with it on her foot.
Ooh.
Good tackle there by the Highlanders.
But West gets it back. Hard situation, and Oak Hills just gives it away to the sideline.
Even though that was cleared away there, I liked how that was built up there. That was a nice through ball there, utilizing that speed there from Wembugu.
And extremely smart play by Oak Hills, just kicking that out. Let's reset the play. Make sure nothing extraordinary happens for West.
Absolutely.
A lot of physical ball today, Jackson, I have to say.
Absolutely. It's definitely been a physical game so far. Hasn't been one that's been super offensive, but definitely a defensive-heavy game so far.
Defensive-heavy for both teams.
Shot on goal there. Nice, easy save for the Oak Hills goalkeeper.
A little bit more power to that corner. That might have just been a goal, Jackson. Getting over that.
Absolutely.
Keeper.
Definitely was on target. Just needed a little bit more power there.
Nevertheless, Oak Hills takes it.
Good tackle there by number 8. That's Sly.
1v1.
Coming out again for the Firebirds. Great clearance again. That's Fennick again with the good clearance.
Typically, yeah.
As you've seen so far, she likes to come out and make those defensive stops. Kind of that sweep your keeper mentality. Definitely what you want in a keeper who's confident in coming out and making those defensive plays.
Oh, yeah, and a lot of keepers are scared of coming out that deep for sure. She came out about 20 yards deep to get that ball away. Very smart play by her. And it'll be a throw in for Oak Hills in their own.
Off a unlucky deflection there for Oak Hills, and it'll be a Firebird throw. That's Goodman with the quick throw here. She's got Wembugu down the sideline. It'll be cleared away by Oak Hills, but Lakota West just keeping that possession, keeping that offensive foot on the pedal.
It's exactly what you want if you're West.
Good turn there by number 2. That was Newman, but another good keeper play there. We've been seeing some good keeper plays on both sides so far.
It's really just keeper's game right here. Save after save after save.
Cleared away by Oak Hills. Played back towards the keeper, looking towards the clear. Good clearance there. A little bit of a dangerous ball back there, but managed easily again by Fennick.
Getting that ball to Amory is always a smart option. She usually comes up with that beautiful play 9 out of 10 times. So she's definitely the person you're going to want to look for if you're a keeper.
For sure. Definitely a reliable midfielder and attacker.
Beautiful shot on the ref here.
Taking the throw for the Firebirds, that would be number 13, Held.
Yeah, I got to say, Jackson, not enough love that comes around to these low-tier high school umpires and refs in sports in general. Not a lot of love.
Good through ball there on number 17's foot. That's Murphy. Murphy one-on-one. Good play by Mac to win the 1v1 there. It'll go out for an Oak Hills throw.
A little bit of slip on that track.
Good defensive play by Goodman to clear that away, and that'll be another Oak Hills throw in the corner. Good long throw there, cleared away by Mac.
Another throw in for Oak Hills.
Good ball in, one-on-one, shot.
And goal.
Goal for the Oak Hills Highlanders.
Beautiful headbutt.
Off the header, that's number 7, Olivia Balter. That's just great setup there by the Oak Hills Highlanders. There's just really nothing the Firebirds can do there. Great header on towards the back post.
Couldn't have done better. And that was just prime example of what throw-in should look like.
Absolutely, just building it up perfectly with the 1-2 straight off the throw and then the good header on the back post.
Getting that first initial pass back to the thrower. Just lining it up right for the beautiful headbutt.
Kickoff for the Firebirds here is we got about 10 minutes to go. Firebirds down 1-0, trying to punch back a little bit before the half. You don't really want to go down against this Oak Hills offense.
Yeah, with the way they've been playing tonight, you can't sacrifice losing that momentum offensively.
Absolutely, and especially with Oak Hills' record and their constant ability to just continue to score, you just can't go down this early. Looking for a little bit of a punch back for the Firebirds here.
One key factor now is just getting that first goal for West before this first half. That is your goal if you're West. That is your goal.
Absolutely. It'll go out off the Oak Hills. It'll be a Firebird throw. It'll be number 13 held on the outside.
And if Lakota West does end up winning tonight, they will be tied in the conference with Oak Hills. Tied with along others as well after this game. But
Oak Hills throw here. Nice strong throw there for number 6. That's Mueller.
and that's to Olivia Balter.
That's the goal scorer there. Dangerous on the ball there.
She's a threat for sure.
Kind of like that foul from the Firebirds there. It was kind of a smart foul. With the goal scorer on the ball, you just don't really want to give her any opportunity. I kind of like that smart foul there, just making them reset.
Yeah, and that initial goal by Balter will be Balter's 3rd goal of her season so far. And with her being a sophomore, a very serious threat for GMC teams when they go up against Oak Hills.
Absolutely, as Oak Hills will be called offside there on the free kick, and there'll be a Firebird free kick instead.
If you Lakota West here, Jackson, you have to take your time. You have to develop that ball. Keep it in there attacking for a decent amount of time, and you can get that goal.
Absolutely. You just do not want to let Oak Hills out of their half here. Got to get it up there. Got to get some passes strung together. Trying to get at least a couple shots on goal. If not, looking towards that ultimate goal of a goal before the half ends. Good play there by number 1. That's Schmidt. She gets to it. She's got Baldock on the wing here. Cleared away by Oak Hills, and it'll be a Firebird throw.
One factor that I feel would help West is if they just dribbled a little bit faster offensively, just like in that last instance, she would have been able to get away from that defender.
Absolutely, but you know what I like a little bit better? I would have liked if she, just played that pass a little bit sooner. That way we had a little bit more time to catch up and string some more passes together. That's Schmidt one-on-one outside, cleared away off the Oak Hills defender, and that'll be a Firebird corner. This is exactly what you like to see here for the Firebirds, trying to get that one last punch in before the half, get that goal scoring opportunity.
And I know who I'm going for with this play. I'm going for Anne Marie. Who are you going for here?
I don't know, but definitely need that goal scoring opportunity here. We got several Firebirds lined up on the back post, looking to crash towards the center.
Looks like she's going to go wide here. And back to West.
Good play there by Goodman to catch up to it. That's Barlog.
Barlog.
Dribbling
Ooh.
through a little bit here. And it'll be taken away by the Highlanders. Cleared away by their keeper. And that'll be a West throw-in.
A little bit surprised she didn't make a deep kick there. Instead kicked it out.
Yeah, seemed to go off her toe or something there. Didn't seem to hit it fully.
Not the perfect pass, but it will go back to Lakota West for another corner kick. Now's your time to strike. 6 minutes remaining.
Absolutely. As Goodman with that nice strong foot looking towards the center. They seem to have them bunched up around the keeper here. Definitely looking for a bunch play. Looking for that inward swinging header. Coming on for the Firebirds, that's number 2, Sarah Newman. And coming off will be number 12, Grace Witterstatter.
Gracie Newman does have 0 goals for her record this season, so if she could somehow get this in, that would be crazy.
Goodman to take the corner here. It'll be short across the center. It'll be cleared away by Oak Hills. Settled by Barlog. Played back towards the middle. Cleared away again by Oak Hills.
Ooh.
Good ball through there to number 7. That's Balter, the goal scorer. One-on-one with Mack. And it'll be cleared away. Good defensive play there by Mack.
Beautiful dribbling there by Oak Hills. Getting around those defenders. Oak Hills has definitely been dominating us in terms of dribbling and just technical skills.
A little bit so far. Good clearance away there. And it'll be, unfortunately, out for a Oak Hills throw.
And during our break or halftime, make sure to check out all of our socials. Twitter or X now, Instagram, TikTok, and obviously YouTube, which you are watching us on now.
Shot on goal there by Oak Hills. It'll go wide and be a Firebird goal kick. The Firebirds with only about 3.5 minutes left here, trying to find that last possession, trying to get a little bit of a leg up here, just get a little bit of offensive performance here just before the halftime.
And I got to say, even though West is down 1 against these Highlanders, West has been doing phenomenal, considering the fact that Oak Hills is top 10, ranked in Ohio right now. Extremely successful for West to just be in the game with Oak Hills still.
Absolutely, and to be quite honest, West has had more of an offensive presence so far. They just haven't had those vital shots on goal that Oak Hills has had so far.
And those initial shots are just key for getting goals. Oak Hills has made it present, even though they've offensively had less time than West. But those shots on goal, Jackson,
they're just vital towards success. Be a handball on Lakota West, and it'll be a free kick for the Highlanders.
So 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining, just about. See if West can respond to that first goal.
Free kick here by the Highlanders. That's a good, strong kick towards the back post. Cleared away by the Firebirds, only as far as the top of the goal box. Goodman here dribbling towards the outside. And cleared away. That'll be a Oak Hills throw.
Now the key question is, Jackson, is Oak Hills going to be able to get another goal here?
You hope not as a Firebirds fan here. They've been pretty strong on defense so far. Hopefully not trying to jinx them. Good play there by Anthony to settle. Good play by.
Yeah, now's the time. Minute 30 left. Just settle down and either A, go full force in trying to get this goal, or B, protecting your net.
Well, absolutely. You got to choose the second one here. You just got to play it safe. Only down 1, not too bad so far. Just kind of come out in the second half with a little bit more force.
And that's just looks like what they're doing here. Very smart. Could go for the attack immediately, but
Called offsides there by Oak Hills. That'll be a Firebird free kick with just about a minute to go here.
And a reminder for tomorrow's game, make sure to tune in at 7 o'clock. That will be at and versus Hamilton, the Big Blue, for football.
Absolutely. Definitely be a good game to watch. As the Firebirds here have an offensive opportunity cleared away by Oak Hills. Oak Hills with just under 30 seconds here, just trying to maintain possession, prevent the Firebirds from scoring.
Tough matchups all around for West, but they will hold this ball. And that will basically be our first half here at Lakota West.
Ref will call time to be stopped here with 2 seconds left.
So not yet, Jackson. Not yet.
Having a little chat with an Oak Hills player here. Probably trying to prevent back talk towards the ref.
Two, 1, 0.
And that'll end our first half. It'll be Oak Hills up 1-0 against your Firebirds. We'll be right back in just a few moments here with your second half action.
Ladies and gentlemen, just
And we are back at Firebird Field to start the second half. Currently, it is Oak Hills 1, Lakota West 0. Firebirds with an early throw in here, intercepted by Oak Hills. Alex, so far in that first half, what did you kind of see between the two teams so far?
Well, let's talk about two categories. One, successful things that need to keep going, and two, unsuccessful things that need change. So for Lakota West, successful things that need to continue is the offensive structure. So offensively, Lakota West has been doing phenomenal, and getting all those touches offensively is a great factor. Now, one negative factor is those passes, as we've seen, and just getting those last touches, getting those assists lined up for the initial goal. And then for Oak Hills, one positive is getting that last initial touch. Just getting that final touch, and also their defense. Their defense has been playing extremely well, making sure West doesn't get that final touch, and their footwork also has been extremely good.
I definitely agree with you so far, as it'll be a clearance, nice clearance there by Mac. Don't know if it took a deflection there, but it'll roll off to the side and be out for a Firebird throw.
Yeah.
And then, Alex, you said you also had some improvements that you thought both teams could go into. You want to dive into those a little bit?
Of course. And for West needs to improve their shooting ability, not even just their passing, but their shooting ability, where they're taking shots and how hard they're hitting them, just their accuracy. I feel like that needs to be lined up a little bit better for West, and they're going to come out with this game if they do that, just that thing alone.
Absolutely. I definitely agree with you there.
Now, for Oak Hills needs to get on the ball more offensively and just staying with the ball when you're on offense. They've been having a lot of very successful drives, just very successful shots on goal, very powerful shots actually as well.
Absolutely. I definitely agree with you. They've definitely had good quality shots, but it's the quantity that I feel like they need to work on here. They just need to have more shots on target.
And I personally like to say quantity over quality, Jackson. Quantity is definitely something you want to look out for more than quality.
Absolutely, for total shots. As in the position in the middle here, that's Wembugu. She's got connections on the outside. That's Anthony. Anthony with a nice through ball there, just a little too far out of the reach of Schmidt, and it'll be collected by the Oak Hills keeper.
And one player that we actually haven't seen do a lot in tonight's game is Anne-Marie Wembugu. Last year, she made the first team All GMC, and as well as she was one of West's fundamental scorers last year as well. So she's definitely someone that needs to develop a little bit in this game. Maybe she can get the Lakota West's first goal.
Absolutely. Definitely just looking for more offensive opportunities here. As will be a called foul on Oak Hills here. A little too much hands in the back there, and it'll be a Firebird free kick.
And just looking at the future here for Lakota West, Lakota West's next game is going to be September the 9th here at Lakota West. It's going to be versus Sycamore. That's a good game to go to. And the next home game is going to be September the 27th. There are 3 back-to-back away games that West will need to prepare for.
Be a shot on goal here. Taken away. It'll be a foul on the Firebird. No. It'll be a penalty kick for the Firebirds.
Ooh, penalty kick. Now's your time to strike, Jackson.
Absolutely. I believe it was a called foul there on the keeper as she went for the punch. I believe she got contact with a Firebird player there, so it will be a Firebird PK here. Looking to take the PK is number 10. That'll be Darcy Bittlinger.
Darcy so far this season has 3. tied up with Remy Schmidt leading these Firebirds in goals.
Absolutely. Looking for number 4 here. Just got to slot this one away. Let's get the Firebirds back into this game.
Now's your time to go, Schmidt.
Shot on goal here in the
There
bottom
it
corner.
is.
Goal for the Firebirds. That's number 10, Darcy Bittlinger on the penalty kick. And you know, Alex, just based off that progress, even before that that penalty kick, it was just great ball movement and a great ball in by Goodman on that free kick.
Just making her statement. Now leading these Lakota West Firebirds in goals for their season total right now with 4 goals. Way to go, West. Way to go, Bittlinger. That's how you make a statement, Jackson, in this second half of play. Taking advantage of those calls that go your way is something that West has been struggling with tonight.
Absolutely. Definitely a great opportunity there and just taken with no mercy there by the Firebirds.
And with that Labor Day weekend, that Monday and Tuesday, well, just Monday for Labor Day weekend, but then we have a teacher in service day on Tuesday. That was a extremely long weekend for these Firebirds and Oak Hill Islanders. So coming out to see West just perform like this after that long break is extremely good.
Absolutely. Long throw by there by Held. It'll be intercepted, and it'll be finally out of bounds off Oak Hills for a Firebird throw again. Good throw there by Held. It will be obtained by Baldock there. No foul call. Didn't get the call she was looking for there. It'll be taken by Oak Hills. Good play there. Cleared away. That's number 20, Mac.
And one other event that is happening today is Future Firebirds Night for the volleyball team, as well as senior night for the tennis team. So those are 2 things that you could have gone to. A little bit too late now, but could have gone to that with a little bit of a shorter notice. Extremely excited to see the volleyball Future Firebirds. And we did not stream that game. We decided to stream this game instead, but we will be there for their senior night.
It'll be a drop kick here, a drop ball here for the Highlanders, and it'll be cleared up. Good defensive play there by Dittlinger, and cleared away by the Firebirds. There goes number 1, Schmidt. Good defensive play there by the Highlanders to keep that away from her. A little shove in the back there off from Oak Hills, and that'll be a Firebird free kick.
And Oak Hills, now one of their things they need to improve on is just their physicality. Just they're being too physical, Jackson. That just simple as that.
They're definitely being I don't hate the physicality there, but it's just you can't be giving up these free fouls. And like we saw in that penalty kick, they basically just gifted them a goal by just being a little bit too physical there.
Yeah, those rough passes and those rough passes just result in rough penalties. So
absolutely, just kind of devastating to see. Good for the Firebirds, though. Okay, I can't complain.
And I can already tell that Oak Hills' sideline is a little bit furious of how this game has turned out. This West is defying all odds right now because West did end up losing very first game against Centerville, and Oak Hills won against Centerville 4-0. West lost 3-1.
Yeah, definitely a hard loss for the Firebirds there. But like I said in the beginning of the broadcast, they've definitely bounced back here. They're now 3-1 in their last 4 games after the loss.
Looking for the shot on goal.
Handball in the box there.
Ooh.
No call by the ref.
And West is furious, sideline and coach. So I definitely saw it too, Jackson. That should have been a handball.
Definitely saw the handball there. Unlucky for the Firebirds. Could have been another PK, but unfortunately it will go the other way. And it'll be a Highlander free kick.
And that call might have and probably would have been the game-deciding shot. Both
Definitely.
of these teams defensively have been doing phenomenal.
Definitely could have been. Good play there by Barlog on the backtrack.
Right now for West, and I would say Oak Hills as well, everyone is doing great, Jackson. Even if you're Oak Hills down by to go West. Oh my gosh, beautiful pass.
Taken away by Oak Hills. That was a great through ball there by Dittlinger to Baldock. As Dittlinger retains possession, it'll be cleared away by Oak Hills. That's number 12. Good defensive play by Donnellan.
If we can get those beautiful passes lined up like that in this second half, Lakota West might just win it.
I can definitely see that coming so far. They've had all of the offensive opportunities. They haven't really had the ball on their defensive end much. They've been just having it's almost as if the field's just leaning towards the Oak Hill side, just having West have all the offense so far.
Yeah, it's like the field is slanted on one end, so.
Good clearance there by the Oak Hills keeper. A little bit physical on the outside. It'll be Goodman. Played through here. And once again, that's a great defensive clearance by the keeper, Evelyn Fennick. Like you said earlier, Alex, she's just not afraid to come out, and that's what you love to see out of a keeper.
Keepers being able to just play some defense, not even in just the goal, but outside of the goal as well, are just some of the best keepers in the world, Jackson.
Absolutely. That was a great turn there by Oak Hills. Played through, appears, and it will be offsides. It'll be a Firebird free kick.
Now that is what you needed if you're Lakota West.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Definitely kind of a good trap there. The Oak Hills offense there just got a little bit too giddy. They got a little bit too excited there on the through ball.
Yeah, Oak Hills offense has been struggling a little bit in this second half. Not a lot of Oak Hills offense has been even played so far. A lot of Lakota West offense.
Absolutely, and that's what you love to see here. As they were down 1-0 at halftime, you love to see that as they come out with a strong fight in the second half.
It's almost like someone casted a spell on this West offense, the second half, and defense.
Absolutely, definitely have a lot more opportunities. Good touch there by Goodman. Settled down.
And fight is
Could be one-on-one between Goodman and Leinenkugel on Oak Hills.
Kick to the shin will be a free kick for the Oak Hill Highlanders.
Yeah, a little bit of a hard foul there, but at the same time, it was just a good one-on-one battle. Just a little bit too much aggression.
Those battles are great to see in games. Just shows you that both of these teams are willing to fight it out for this win.
Absolutely. Good clearance there by number 20. That's Mack for the Firebirds. With possession, that's number 2. That's Denner. Taken away by Goodman.
Beautiful tackle there, but it'll be a foul.
I don't know. I think she just might have just clipped there a little bit too much there. Didn't get ball primarily. Definitely seemed to be clean at first, though.
Seemed to be clean. West, the ref says otherwise, but it will be another throw-in for Oak Hills. Now trying to develop that offense they first had in that first half.
Absolutely. It's definitely been a turnaround, both for the Firebirds in the positive and for Oak Hills in the negative so far.
But Oak Hills has been playing a lot better defense, I would say. Maybe not so much offense, but defensively, they've been stepping up their game.
Absolutely. They've definitely been more aggressive on defense and as far as taking it away the most of the opportunities so far. But as we saw in the Firebird goal, they just got a great offensive possession, and that resulted in the goal. Good strong throw there by Held to be taken away by the Highlanders.
And Wes comes up with the ball after that rough and tough play.
Good play there by Wembugu. Taken away by Oak Hills. That's still number 2 again. That's Denner. No, my apologies. That's Leinenkugel.
And it looks like she grabbed her ponytail. I wasn't not exactly sure, but I think that's what happened there.
Either way, it'll result in a Firebird free kick.
A little bit too rough there, Jackson, but
A little bit too much physicality.
that's the only thing that's been holding back these Oakland Islanders. It's just too much physicality.
A little bit. On the outside, one-on-one. Good play there by Goodman to win that one-on-one and cleared away by Barlog. Coming in for the Firebirds, number 12, that's Grace Witterstatter.
Grace Witterstatter hasn't been an extreme impact in tonight's game. She is one of West's lead scorers. I'm expecting her to get another goal here, honestly, in this second half, 25 minutes to go.
I could definitely see that for sure. About 25 minutes to go here. We are about halfway through this second half. Still 1-1. And it's been kind of trending towards more of an even possession here as we near the middle of the second half. Witterstatter with that immediate kind of defensive presence. Ooh. She'll be taken down. They say that she blocked it apparently, and that will be a Highlander free kick.
A little bit confusion on that play. I don't know if I agree with that.
Either way, that is the call.
So this is a huge play for Oak Hills. Even though they are so deep, this is still going to be a possible goal.
Taking the free kick for the Highlanders, that's number 2. That's a Maddie Leinenkugel. With multiple people on the back post, she skies it towards back post, taken away by the keeper, and it'll be a Highlander goal.
Like I said, Jackson, a possible goal if West doesn't.
Absolutely, and we saw that just come unfortunately. With the goal, that'll be number 1, that's Bella Denner.
Now it's your time to strike.
Be number 2, my apologies, Maddie Leinenkugel. Unlucky there for the Firebird keeper, Evelyn Fennick. She's been very good this game so far. It was just an unlucky drop, and it'll be a result in a Oak Hills goal.
Yeah, so far for Maddie, having 3 assists for this year, getting that first goal for her season, something to be proud of for her.
Absolutely, and that forces another Firebird comeback here as they go back down 2-1.
And you can't rely on those penalty kicks this time.
Absolutely, got to look towards having more offense. Good dribble there by Barlog. She's got
getting past 2
down the sideline.
Oh, yeah.
And be stripped away from her. Good defensive play there by Mack heading forward. And it'll be cleared away by the Highlanders. It'll be picked up by the keeper, Fennick.
In 23 minutes to go, Jackson, anything can happen.
Absolutely.
I see a lot of West improvement that is about to happen for the Firebirds.
Absolutely. It's definitely been, like I said, it's definitely been tilted towards the Firebirds this half. As of recently, unfortunately, has been tilted a little bit towards the Highlanders, but hopefully West can claw their way back here and try and get another goal to level this game.
And something to look out for if you're if you're Oak Hills, is they are facing Lakota East on Tuesday. Same time we are facing Sycamore. And after that game on Thursday, they're facing Hamilton. So 2 back-to-back GMC games for Oak Hills.
Absolutely. Definitely some good games coming up as we have a substitute here for the Firebirds. Coming on is number 9, Anne-Marie Wembugu, and coming off is number 1, Remy Schmidt. Good defensive play there by Held as she maintains possession on the outside. Played it through just a little bit behind the touch of Wembugu.
A little bit too hard of a pass as well. But that's still a great pass in my eyes.
Definitely great defensive play there by Wembugu on the outside. Doesn't allow him to skip that level.
And limping a little bit, but Boo is just, she's a tough player. She can withstand almost anything.
Absolutely.
Saw last year, she sacrificed herself for those balls so many times, Jackson.
Absolutely. As we have possession on the outside, that's Baldock. One-on-one, wins it. Looking towards the center. Number 10.
It's goal!
Goal for the Firebirds. Number 10, Darcy Bittlinger. Her second goal of the night. And the Firebirds tie this game up 2-2.
There's Bittlinger making her statement tonight. Letting West tie up this game in the second half.
I want to reflect on that goal a little bit there. That was a great ball, great dribble and a great pass towards the middle by number 18. That was, my apologies, number 16. That was Kelsey Baldock. Great play there on the outside, and then a great pass towards the middle with the finish.
And it's almost like I spoke into the future, Jackson. I said, get those passes up, and they just did. So, beautiful play by Bittlinger.
Yeah, great connection there from Baldock to Bittlinger, and Bittlinger just attacks on it and puts it away in that bottom corner.
Yeah, talking about that pass, that was a extremely good pass. That just got right into the pocket with multiple defenders around to stop it. So 21 minutes remaining. The sun is down, the moon is up. It's all on Lakota West to get this final win here at home.
Absolutely. As it is played towards the middle, Baldock, no foul called. That'll be held with the shot, and it'll be sailed over for a goal kick. Little bit of a shove there in the back, but no call by the referee, and it'll be a Oak Hills goal kick.
And I would consider that the second extreme miss penalty there for Lakota
Yeah, it
West.
seemed to be a little bit flagrant, but overall, I kind of agree with the ref there. I just don't think it was quite enough for a penalty kick.
Fair enough. We're going to have to agree to disagree here, Jackson.
Absolutely. Cleared over the top towards the far side. That's a great play there on the outside by the Firebirds to clear that away.
West saying a no-go to that offense.
Goodman with a nice clearance up towards the top.
Beautiful dribbles. And kicked out.
Played over the top, just a little bit too far. Looking for the keeper. Nice clearance there by Evelyn Fennick.
Those clearances have been extremely successful for West, establishing that game, and making that touch is just extremely needed.
Absolutely. As continuously, they've just been relying on Fennick there as that sweeper keeper, just clearing it away, preventing those attacking chances. Nice clearance there by the Oak Hills goalkeeper. Be maintained on the outside by Anthony. Played towards the center. That's Bittlinger. Played over the top towards... That's Baldock. Played back towards Held. And Held maintains possession here before it's eventually cleared away.
And that'll go out of bounds.
That will be a Firebird throw. Although they didn't have any major offensive presence there, I liked that ball movement from the Firebirds, looking up top, especially in this tie game, looking for that final goal, kind of sneaking in here, secure that win.
One thing West is really good at this game is establishing that first tempo. If you see the start of this game, they established that offensive tempo, just keeping with the ball and staying with the ball in the offensive range. and now they're doing it again here in the second half.
Absolutely, as that'll be a foul on the Firebirds, or on the Oak Hills, and there'll be a Firebird free kick.
And I would consider West's attackers and strikers just some of the best in Ohio, facing top 10 team in Ohio, doing phenomenal, scoring 2 goals already.
As we played towards the center, that's by Bitlinger and headed away by the Oak Hills, and that'll be a corner.
Beautiful header there by Oak Hills, getting that out of there.
That was a great ball there in by Bitlinger towards that back post area. They just didn't have anybody collapse on it. On the far side, that will be Goodman on the corner.
And I would say that was just a little bit too hard of a kick. Everybody lines up in the goal.
Towards the front post, and it'll be just out of bounds, and it'll be a Highlander goal kick.
That was almost a perfect shot, gotta say.
Yeah, definitely almost had it, but just went over the bar.
Even with that going just over the bar, you can definitely tell that she practices that probably daily.
Could be. Good play there by the Highlanders. Ball played through to number 7. That is a Balter, the goal scorer from previous in the game. Good move there towards the outside around Mack. Played towards the center. And save.
Beautiful.
Good save there by Fennick.
There was 2 strikers in that goal, but Fennick says otherwise.
Good punt there towards the center. She's got Bitlinger, my bad.
Dribbling for Oak Hills, like I've said already, has been great, but in this second half, Lakota West has responded to this beautiful dribbling and making dribbles for themselves work.
Absolutely, as that'll go out of bounds. It'll be a Highlander throw.
Highlanders trying to change up this tempo.
Good turn there by Bitlinger. She'll unfortunately lose it, but that was definitely a good turn.
And missed header.
On the back post, shot on goal, just wide. It'll be a Firebird goal kick.
Good shot on goal, just a little bit too out. If that was just a little bit of a wider shot, that probably would have been a goal, Jackson.
Yeah, definitely could have seen that for sure.
But West needs to get this ball out of their area of play.
Yeah, definitely need to get it out of there. Get a little bit more of the of an attacking command here, as they've kind of let off the throttle a little bit, it seems, and we need to get back on that throttle and get that third goal.
Someone needs to command this team and just take action.
Absolutely. Nice clear there. And cleared away by the Highlanders. That'll be a Firebird throw.
And one extremely smart thing I've seen that West has adapted to is Oak Hills' offense. So far in the first half, they had more of a attacking formation, but now West is more of a defensive formation, just looking to strike fear into Oak Hills.
Yeah, I can agree with you a little bit there. They're more towards an even position here, looking to get that third goal, but also establish that defense and prevent them from scoring. Be a foul on the Firebirds there. A little bit too heavy of a push in the back, and it'll be a Oak Hills free kick.
Just 14 minutes remaining. If nobody gets a goal here, this could go into a tie game. Oak Hills does have one tie already this season. No losses. So this will be their second tie, our first.
Yeah, trying to keep that winning season alive, but personally with these Firebirds, I think if they keep their foot on the throttle here, they could result in the first loss for the Oak Hills this year.
Oh, yeah, and that tie that Oak Hills had was against Harrison. That final score was 1-1, similar to this game.
Good defensive clearance there. And it'll be a Firebird throw. Coming on for the Firebirds is number 18. Or, my bad, number 16. That's Kelsey Baldock. And coming off is number 9, Anne-Marie Wambugu.
Throw field will be number 17, Angelina Murphy.
And that'll go just right out of bounds again. And 1v1 situation.
Called foul there on the Highlanders. That'll be a Lakota West free kick. A little too physical there, like they kind of have been in the second half. They've just been a little bit too physical.
That's a little bit too physical, I agree. I don't know if it's been said enough, Jackson.
Yeah, just too many of these like little silly fouls here.
And I'm sure when watching this game back, Oak Hills is going to realize that. Definitely going to straighten up next game.
Hopefully, yeah. Good ball movement here on the wing. It'll be called out of bounds, and it'll be a Firebird throw.
And throw is in. Ooh, a little
Called.
bit of a rough play.
Yeah, she seemed to be pulled down there. It'll be a Firebird free kick. This is similar to what we saw in the first goal here. Definitely looking for a repeat of the result. As it'll be number 10, Bittlinger on the free kick.
Bittlinger's beautiful kicker here. Fake and
Taken by Held. Let through. Partially cleared and then fully cleared by Oak Hills. And it'll be a Firebird throw.
Bittlinger. Throw is up.
Good play there by Baldock, but it'll be taken away.
Getting past 2. Beautiful stoppage by West.
Good play there by Mack. Ball played over the top. That's number 7.
Who's
That's
faster?
Balter. And cleared away by the keeper again. Another great play by the Lakota West keeper, Evelyn Fennick.
Beautiful play by Fennick. Just once again making that first initial stop for West.
Absolutely. Definitely kind of been the hero on the defense so far with all these clearances. Good defensive play there by Goodman to get the deflection. It'll lead to a Oak Hills corner.
And this Oak Hills corner kick for West is scary, honestly. Jackson, anything can happen.
Absolutely. On these set pieces today, Oak Hills has been pretty solid towards the goal scoring opportunities. Looking to get a leg up on the Firebirds here as it's towards the back post, and it'll get through and cleared away by Held.
Beautiful defense. Looks like West just got a little bit lucky. The ball was on the head of a Oak Hills player, but it just skid right off of it.
As we see another great defensive play there.
And oh my goodness. Multiple miss. Wow. Lakota West is
No
furious.
calls there. Ref just letting them play on there. Doesn't see anything that leads towards a foul, apparently.
That's a little crazy, Jackson, in my eyes.
Ref still just letting them play on. No foul call here. Just kind of letting them go back and forth.
And the game for your Firebirds, number 9, Anthony Mandugu.
I think the ref is a little bit tired of everyone screaming at him, Jackson.
Yeah, I can definitely see what he's going through here, but at the same time, a few of those just seemed a little too flagrant to be an advantage
A
there.
little bit too easy of a call. Some of them, at least.
I like how he called advantage there, but at some point they just continuous. They seem to be a little bit too flagrant, and seemed like some of them should have been called back.
For sure. Those plays are vital for this game to be a Lakota West goal. And
Played across the center, one-on-one with the keeper.
And it's saved!
Good save there by Evelyn Fennick again with the shot by number 7. That's Balter.
And the initial help by number 13, Leah Held. Just
Played across the center, shot on goal, off the crossbar, and no goal.
8 minutes remaining.
Unlucky break there for Oak Hills. A great break there for the keeper, Fennick.
Fennick is exhausted, I can tell, and I would be too, Jackson. This has been a crazy game for her.
Absolutely. She's definitely had to step up in these big moments.
Definitely one of these star and impact players has been her.
Absolutely. As now with under 8 minutes to go, the Firebirds here maintaining possession. They've got numbers up top.
That's
Bitlinger
their offensive set.
playing through to Baldock. It's one-on-one.
The shot.
Play towards the center. Great save by the Oak Hills keeper there.
Great save. I think that would have been out just a little bit, but a perfect setup for a Lakota West shot on goal if that would have stayed.
Absolutely. Played through here. Good defensive play by number 3. That's Brooke Barlog.
Barlog has been one of those players just changing up the tempo whenever she likes.
Good play there. Cleared away by Mack.
Now 7 minutes, just minutes left before this game is into tie. Onto a tie.
Taken away by the Highlanders. Ooh, good play there by West to maintain their possession.
And throwing from their 45. I wonder what will happen at the end of this game. Stakes are high.
Absolutely, for sure so far with this 2-2 tie so far. Cleared away by Oak Hills down the right side. That's Mack looking to play it back towards the keeper here. Takes it herself. That's a great defensive play to turn the defender and the ball.
Beautiful, beautiful play by her. And Oak Hills trying to make that initiative.
Good tackle there by Barlog. Playing on the ground a little bit there. Ref lets him play on.
A little bit of a handball I saw, but no call.
Good clearance there. It'll go off of Oak Hills for a Firebird goal kick. You know, the ref so far has just kind of let him just play on a little bit. I've definitely seen a few that maybe should have been called back, but I like the fact that he's letting him play on here.
A little bit of a student section rallying up for Lakota West. That's something you'd love to see on these Thursday nights.
Absolutely. Love to see him coming out here and supporting the Firebird athletes.
Even a little crowd is good, though, Jackson. It's Thursday. Everybody's got tests on Friday, so great sight to see.
Absolutely. Good defensive play there. That's Baldock. She gets shoved in the back a little bit, and the ref finally pulls out his whistle, and he will give a Firebird free kick.
It's about time, Jackson. It's about time. He's missed a lot already, but
yeah, I can see he's missed a couple so far.
It's time for him to make his redemption arc.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Free kick set up here for Held. Maintaining possession. That's good dribbling skills there by number 7. That's Balter. She'll play it down the wing. Receives it back towards the middle and taken away by the Firebirds.
Firebirds are playing heavy defense right now, not letting anything pass. I think if they get this tie, they will be relatively happy.
Absolutely. With points on the board, you got to be happy. But, of course, you're looking towards that win. You're looking towards those 3 points. Definitely want that win here against a big opponent in Oak Hills.
Even if they get this tie, though, it still shows that they could beat a top 10 team in Ohio.
Absolutely. As with now under 4 minutes to go, Firebirds versus Highlanders here, just looking for any sign of life in their offensive game here, just trying to claw their way up and get this final goal.
Don't leave yet. If you're thinking this game is already over, anything can happen in these final minutes. And this has easily been Oak Hill's toughest matchup. Even with their other tie, the game was already only 1-1. This is 2-2. This is a whole nother ballpark.
Absolutely. Good play there by Barlog. Doesn't find her to be on the wing, but I like that pass. I like what she was looking for on that play.
Just under 3 minutes remaining. A couple left here for play. And West ball trying to develop that offense. And it goes out on West.
Quick throw here on the outside. That's Goodman with the long throw. Cleared up by Oak Hills. Good ball played over the top there. And Mack maintains possession and clears it out, but not as far as she was looking.
A little bit of a risky play there, not to just pass it back to your keeper.
Absolutely. But, hey, as long as it's not on the goal, it's not too bad.
Ooh.
Good tackle there by Oak Hills.
And looks like West is just trying to play this defensive game. They haven't all night. They're doing great at it, though.
Absolutely.
Maybe they should do a little bit more of this.
Cleared up to the top. That's number 7.
Oh, no.
Shot on goal.
And
Just wide.
tips off of her hands. What a beautiful tip. If that would have just been a goal if she didn't tip that out.
Absolutely. Great shot and great opportunity there from Balter, but a great stop by Lakota West.
Game.
Played towards the center. Header on goal. Saved and cleared away by the Firebirds.
And
great save there by Fennick.
Wow. But Oak Hill still has the game. Or has the... Oh, my God.
Shot another one off the crossbar. That's 2 this half. And finally cleared away by Goodman. Oh, my. That was an absolute offensive cluster there from the Oak Hills Highlanders.
Events, Jackson.
With now under a minute to go, Oak Hills Highlanders line up for a
Second
corner
chance.
here.
It's all or nothing.
Played towards the front post. Initial save. Dropped. And it'll be in for the Oak Hills Highlanders.
That is just...
Unfortunate there for the Firebirds. Again, Fennick made the initial save. Seemed to maybe get a little bump there, and unfortunately she dropped it.
Wow.
Absolute heartbreak for the Firebirds with under a minute to go.
And that is just how you win the game if you're Oak Hills. Everybody is furious on Lakota West.
Absolutely just not what you want to see there.
I hear parents screaming, blaming multiple things, but at the end of the day, this is just a game, Jackson. Nevertheless, 30 seconds remaining.
West trying to cling to life here, looking for one final opportunity with these 30 seconds left, down 1.
Like I said already, anything can happen. It is
Played over the
loud
top.
here.
Deflected, and it'll be go out of bounds.
And
About 10 seconds left to go here.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
5 seconds.
4, 3, 2,
Shot on goal.
And unfortunately, no shot for the Firebirds. And that'll be the final score. Your Lakota West Firebirds 2, Oak Hill Highlanders 3. Devastating loss there for the Firebirds.
Devastating indeed. West came out with that strong, aggressive offense just to get 0 goals in the first half of play. Oak Hills also had 0 goals in the first half. Or excuse me, 1 goal in the first half. Just starting to develop that offensive game. Now in the second half, West came back with 1 goal. And goal after goal, West ended up losing.
Yeah, very unfortunate for the Firebirds there. Unfortunate loss. Final score of 3-2, like I said earlier. And that'll be the end of it. All right. And we'll see you guys back here tomorrow night. It'll be football away. It'll be at Hamilton for your Lakota West Firebirds. Please tune in tomorrow at 7. Alex, we'll see you guys next time.
Have a good night, folks.